Hello world. We are continuing Balatro challenge runs. We have completed the first 14. Next up, Monolith, wherein you get a whole bunch of stone cards with a negative marble joker, and you get the obelisk. I know I tried this once. I did fairly well, but I couldn't quite finish. So the obelisk can be powerful, but what you need is to make one particular hand many times in a row, and then to make each other possible hand hopefully many times before you ever make that one again. I think what I did last time, I had everything once or twice, and then I made like 7 pairs in a row, which was just enough to clear whatever ante I was working on. No, round I was working on. And then for a bunch of future rounds, I could make other hands. But not enough. Not enough future rounds. 7 wasn't enough, I think, is really ultimately what I'm getting at. Because it's hard to predictably make other hands. I'm starting to think I might go for a whole lot of flushes early game, up to like, say, 10, and try to never do anything else. And then I can make every other hand 9, hypothetically, times, and the obelisk will quote unquote never reset. And as long as I can do that, I can play 30, 40, 50 hands, as long as they're not flushes, and we'll be good. So early we won't have very many stone cards, but each round will add another one. That's another part of why I think I should start flush, because the 5 card hand. 5 card hands will grow more difficult to make as time goes on, as there will be more and more stone cards to draw and need to discard. But if I'm making high card pair, 3 of a kind, 2 pair, 4 of a kind, whatever, then I can add stone cards in the otherwise empty slots and score even more. So that is the general plan. It relies, I think, on getting lucky with the early, ooh, there we go, early jokers. Because holographic as a tag in round 1 is great. Because 10 molt pretty much by itself will get you through ante 2. And that gives you a bunch of shops to start building up more things. And then hopefully you've got enough. So we're going to start by making flushes as often as I can without losing it. So of course we get a very poor / even suit distribution. We're probably going for clubs. I hope I draw clubs. We only got 1. Diamonds would be the second, which is actually a little bit better, except we discarded a diamond to get here. So we'll stick with clubs and not draw a single club. And we got the diamonds, so we should have held the diamonds. Clubs! Finally! 10, 20, 35, 41 is more than half, so that's good. But we've discarded a lot of face cards. So it's going to be real hard finish with flushes. More diamonds. There's only 3 left in the entire deck, but that's what we got 4 of, which is like the worst possible thing to have happen. And we're out of discards. This is not going to work. No, I can't make a pair. Gotta make exclusively flushes. Or, oh. I'm doing crap stuff now. This is the opposite of the strategy. Oh, we got one. Okay, we still need to make a lot of flushes. Maybe probably a minimum of 10 flushes in a row. Runner? That is a trash joker. And we didn't pull the holographic joker. Ugh. So we get some chips, which should hopefully help us in the coming rounds. Clubs or hearts? Clubs, please. Not a single one. Clubs, please. Not a single one. Clubs, please. 3 discards and we only drew a single club. And now, throwing away high cards. And we're still not getting clubs. Well, this... I should have gone with what? Hearts? We still didn't get any clubs. Finally. Way too little, way too late. Oh, no. Just enough. Nearly too late. Now look at this. 4 high cards. I've ruined strategy just because I can't pull flushes. That's a bunch of chips and malt. I probably want plus hands, and I have one more opportunity to take that. So I'll save up money now that I've got a holographic joker. Clubs again. Great. Just one. Just one club. Come on. All I need is one club. Still not giving me a single club. This game has it out for me. One flush might be enough with the holographic. Yeah. Should not have taken all of my discards to pull a single flush. Oh, the vampire. I don't think I can turn down the vampire. It's too valuable. That means I'm going to turn down the voucher, though. All clubs are debuffed. Good. Clubs have not been giving me good luck. Spades, then. Spades. Not a single one. Discard 5 for spades. Not. Oh, 1. Discard 4 for spades. 1. As long as I can draw it, which is proving surprisingly difficult, we can manage. Oh, gotta go for seed money. Can't turn that voucher down. 2,000 points, we did that with 1 flush last time. Spades. Discard 5 for spades. Got 1. Discard 4 for spades. Got it. Oh, the vampire eats stone, doesn't it? What's going to happen to these cards that were created as stone? Are they actually random cards underneath? 20 bucks. Kind of want a joker. I don't have room. I'd have to toss reserved parking. 3,000 points. I might not do this in one. Oh, clubs. Discard 4 for just a single club, please. Nope. Discard 4 more for just a single club. There we are. That wasn't enough, so I want to discard these 5 for hearts. There's only 6 hearts. Am I going to pull 3 diamonds or 3 spades? No. Hearts, please. Hearts, please. Yes. Okay. Flush is getting up there, but high card, sadly, is half used out. Okay, I want all the enhancements I can pull. Empress is good. Don't know what to put it on, but we'll go with that for now. And we'll save. I was going to say we'll save the interest income, but with the vampire, I expect I'll be going for all the tarots I can. And this will work out good long term, as long as we can hold on long term. 4,000, play only one hand type. Well, as long as you'll give me some flushes, I'm happy to do that. Of course, 2, 2, 1, 1. Spades, we got one. Spades, please. We got one more. 3 discards just to toss some spades, and now we got all spades. But we're out after that, so we gotta hope. Scores real well, not enough. Now I can only score flushes. So 2, 2, 2, 1. Clubs or hearts. The clubs are already high. And we don't get a single one. Got 4 hearts. But there's only 4 in the deck. So that's under 1/6. So I'm very unlikely to draw a heart. But I'm probably even more unlikely to draw 3 clubs or 3 spades. So yeah, we're going to go for hearts. And we got it. And it's the mult card. Now I've got 10 flushes, but if I can hold on still making flushes, I'm going to do that. It might be too difficult to switch to anything else. Score poorly for a while. Random joker, glass card, gold card. I really want to make as many flushes as I can before I stop. Ah, too many stones. Didn't draw a single club, so that's all we're going to draw from now on. Jack 6, 9, 7, 9, 6. Discard 5 for spades, please. We got 2. Discard 4 for spades, please. Got 0. Discard 4 for spades, please. Got some. Now, spades is all we've got. The cards that require you to have a certain suit in hand, I forget which one it is. I wonder how stone works there. So after we have 2, 12 times 1.2, that's not very much. 4,000, so I need to make more spades. There's no spades to draw. I'm at 11 flushes, so I could just start doing other things. I think it must be time. If this doesn't get me to the end, I'll be in trouble. But 11 flushes has gotten me into ante 4. $11-ish each of several others should be okay. I hope. Yeah, the stone turned into a regular card. Interesting. That's actually really good for the vampire. The Marble Joker and the vampire are semi-synergistic. Magician. Although kind of hermit. Just pulled an extra 5, so let's go with that. $7,500. Ooh, another 50%. Oh, it'll be difficult, so we'll go for the full house because we've got it in hand. It's generally difficult to make full houses. You're not building your deck around it, and I'm not because I'm building my deck around doing all kinds of things. And high card, unless we discard. I already did. What was that? Threes and kings? Nine, 10, jack, queen. 3 ace, 8s, but only 2 kings to draw. So going for the straight would be risky. We're 3 on the way to a flush, which is the one hand I really don't want to make. Almost anything will do it, but I don't want to make high cards. If I'm not forced to, which it looks like I'm going to be. There's extra kings and queens. And 7. I don't think I can afford that. This stinks. Well, those are faces. But I don't know what faces. There's a pair, there's a 2 pair. No stone. Which has never been made, but has been leveled up. And vampire's gonna eat gold. Good. Times 1.8 times 1.7, that's pretty useful. That's chips for cards, we're constantly adding cards. Pair is not going to be made regularly enough. Every enhancement I can add. Bonus. Kings and queens are both up. Let's just level up something. Pair. Made a couple pairs, but can make pairs. It's going to be real hard to make either of those. queen 10-10, 2 pair. It's leveled up and I've only made it once. Here's another stone for the vampire. And bonus. I'm amazed, having read recently, the vampire was nerfed, because as is, the only way I've ever used it, it feels pretty powerful. What we're gonna get? Copies. Single random suit. I don't want to make flushes. So I'll add some stones? Or should I add, say, kings? Jacks if I've got them. Yeah. Add jacks to make straights more likely, because kings and queens and tens are already boosted a bit. Straights I feel are kind of difficult to form. Four, five, six, seven. Let's see, there's 4 3s, 4 8s to draw. That's 8 out of 58. Is worse than 1 out of 7. So discarding 4 cards is very unlikely. But maybe I'll pull a pair or something. I got the pair. And the 8. And the 3. Beat that vampire. I need more plus mult. Not right now, but I would love to replace the runner with some more plus mult. Rather than just 50 chips from foil. Not for flush, not for suits. We'll peek here and see if that's good. To-do list. I'll risk it. It's gonna get eaten at an inopportune time, but okay. Decrease level. That stinks. So no pair, 2 pair straight. Ideally. So I want 3 of a kind. I've got 3 5s to draw. I'm probably just gonna have to eat decreasing hands. 3 out of 60 is a really awful rate to draw. Let's see if we get a 5. And we got the full house, which is not leveled up and hard to draw. I kind of want to throw 30 by 3, 40 by 4. That adds 10, 28 chips. That adds 50 chips in less times. Times is going to be 15, 19, 29 times a bunch. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Feed the vampire and 3 of a kind of score pretty well. And maybe we pull another 9. Maybe. Maybe we pull another 3 of a kind. Maybe banana is just enough. Yeah, times 2 times 2. That adds up pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna buy you. And hope to get useful enhancement and make another enhancement with that in the future. That might have been wasteful, I don't know. Let's look for 3 of kind full house or something. 2 pair. Extra large blind, that might be tricky. Queen, Jack, 10, 10, 6, 6. Well, I can make 2 pair, no problem. 3 of kind and straight would be better. 5, 6, 8, 10. in. Wild is not that great. Mecha Arcana is pretty good. 2 random diamonds, clubs, malt, planets. So I will make 2 malts and turn a 2 into a 10. A 10 with malt. Now it becomes even easier to make 2s and 3s and 4s of a kind with 10s. And I've got another thing to do. I don't want suits or planets nearly as much as I want tarots right now. Strength stinks, world stinks. Three of a kind. It'll help to maybe make a 4 of a kind at some point. 5, 8, 8, 9, Jack, King. A few pairs, but not too many. And this I can feed the vampire with pretty well. Could turn 8s to 9s to make a 3 of a kind. It'll be more likely in the future, so sure. Guess I should just use that as soon as possible and get as much malt from it as possible. I'm gonna be in trouble when I eat that banana. Earn money, but what would I sell? I'd like to have a money joker, but I just don't have room. I don't want to make straights anymore. I sold the runner. $80,000. I think we did 30 in one with 20 extra, so we can manage this. I could make a flush right now, but I really, really don't want to. Extra kings and tens. Get a straight eventually. 7, king, king. Or do I discard with the straight? Given the... oh, it's not... Two pair... Starting to get common. Discard these, hoping for queen. Or king. That's 8 out of 57. Is not quite 1 out of 7, but I've got a bunch of discards, so let's see. Oh, 9, 10, Jack, King, nope. Queen. Straight, which I've only made once, so I can make a whole lot more times. And we feed vampire a bit. It's getting way up there. And the obelisk is not bad either. And cards, huh? Blueprint. I think doubling the obelisk or the vampire if I screw up is better than 15 mult. 9 times 3 is 27. That's only 15. Bye-bye banana. Vampire. Choose one. Magician. I wonder if 20 bucks can be worth more than 2 enhancements. How many enhancements will I find for those 20 bucks? Like across rerolls? Hard to know. It's a bunch of money. That's a bunch of money. Play only one hand. 5, 5, 2. 10, Jack, King. That could be 50,000 points. Oh, well, the times 3 multiple times, probably. Pair I've made 4 times. We're already in ante 7. I'm feeling pretty good about this build. Very good about this build. Okay, I want to use all the taros I can to get all the enhancements I can. $3. Yeah. Only 2 pairs I forgot to make. 7. It's not very good, but I guess I'll take it. Six, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3. Doesn't matter what I hit, really. Up on 5s more than anything else. Random enhanced face cards. Purple seal. Destroy jokers. And stasis. I'm going to wager that you don't hit my glass 5 when I get enhanced faces. Ah, you did. Oh well. Only one hand. I think we're good. 8, 9, Jack, Queen, King. Kind of need to pull a 10. There's 7 of them out of less than 70 cards. Probably find 1 in 4 discards. Probably. And there it is. 10, Jack, Queen, King. 9 for a straight. 90 by 10 multiple times. Was but nothing else. 10, 34. It's times 115. That's times 323. So we're basically winning with nothing but the base chips and malt in our times jokers. So I'm confident in this. Especially with the vampire leveled up twice. Yeah, factor of 10 almost. Ooh, antimatter. Lose all discards. I don't want that. Am I ever going to find a 4 of a kind? Maybe. Let's do you first. Planets, spades, death. Well, at least there's something modified to duplicate. 4, 7, 8. Don't have many 8s. $40, $27. Well, I can do. Oh, I don't want to sell a Joker. Might not matter. I got this as is. Let's get the boss. Choose two. Empress, Magician. All cards debuffed. I don't care, do I? But that was created afterwards, so it's not debuffed. So let's say I make a pair with a stone, which I think is going to score. It'll be 90, 230 chips times 4, 19, 29, 3.6, 3.6 by 3, 259,000. No, we didn't get the chips because the vampire ate the stone, and it was also debuffed anyways, but whatever, we got it. Amazing. I think a fair deal of luck on the Jokers there, but totally worked out. Totally worked out. Okay, next challenge. Blast off. Ooh, ooh. Scaling Jokers. Constellation and Rocket. And Planet Tycoon. And that's it? Oh, wait. No grabber. No Nacho Tom. No plus hands. Huh, I wonder why. How does that relate to blast off? I'm blasting my hands off? I feel like this should be relatively easy. We'll see. Those are two Jokers that I'd be pretty happy to have at the beginning. But let's get some good tags to start with. Why not? The Arcana pack. It's not going to feed the Constellation. And $5 is not much. Never mind. Have I ever seen a Mega Celestial pack? A Celestial pack of any kind as a skip tag? I can't recall. I don't think so. Two free Jokers. I'll risk it. See, your time small, so you should be on the far right. Should be used to that. We have minus hand size from the boss. Spades, please. Hello, Anonymouse. Good afternoon. We got no spades. Spades, please. We got one. We got two. 10, 20, 30, 44. That's very good. Three clubs. Oh, one hand, 0 discard left. What? Oh, 2 hands and 2 discards. Oh no, this is going to be really hard. This is going to be really, really hard. I can't make Oh. I didn't notice how restricted the hands and discards were. I don't think it's possible to make 300 points with this. All I've got is a pair, right? Well, that means I'm going to have to play very differently. I'm so used to being able to take the boss, the first Ant-Piece boss with no jokers or anything, and taking the tags, and that did not happen this time. I should have been skeptical of seeing a challenge so far into the list and thinking, oh, that looks easy. I didn't notice the numbers here. Because this isn't the modifier, this is the value after the modifier. Yeah, I figured that out pretty quickly when I realized how few hands and discards we get. Oh, that's so tempting though. Three, 4, 5, 6. It's not straight. So, oh, we got 4 parts. We go for the flush. Hearts, please. Yes. 10, 20, 33. Won't do it in one hand, though. Popcorn will definitely help me for a while and then get eaten. I kind of feel like popcorn now will guarantee I survive for a while, and I can afford to take the money, and the money will help me survive in the future. 25 bucks, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm even gonna spin the wheel. Nope. Of course not. But with only 2 discards, I really can't count on pulling a flush. Maybe 8, 9, 10 jack. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10 jack. Partially debuffed, but got a straight in hand. 30, 40, 57 by 24. That feels like enough. Way more than enough. Now the rocket starts scaling. Hopefully I can find some planets to buy with all that money, like that one. Late game, sometimes that's useful, but right now... I do need to replace popcorn pretty soon. Not right now. Maybe I'll make it a foil something? Three hearts, 3 diamonds. Pair, which I just leveled up. 2 pair, which I have leveled up, is 50, 60 by 19. 60 by 20 would be 1200. That's enough. Headphones are almost disposable. They're difficult to keep in good condition over a long time. if it's a planet, we buy it. Shoot the Moon can be pretty good. And it's early enough that we could start focusing on taking queens a lot. Yeah. Let's hope there's a queen in here. Nope. I guess I'll take a gold seal king. Take a foil something? As long as I can hold a queen in hand, I can do that in one, no problem. But I don't have enough discards. Ooh, Shoot the Moon might have been a bad idea. I don't have enough discards to hold queens. Oh, look at that. Look at that. 25, 35 by 29, 40 something. It's over 1,000. There's a little bit more. Toss the debuffed thing. Boom. No, we're not going to get that lucky every time. Shoot the Moon worked out that time. I think previously, because I had a fortune teller and a vampire, it was basically take all the tarots I can find, although really all the tarots that create enhancements. This time it's, oh no, 4 of 4. It's reduced joker slots as well. Reduce hands, reduce discards, and reduce joker slots. Oh. Well, I still need something to replace the popcorn with. So I'll use it for one more round. And then get a foil. Something to replace it with. Guaranteed timing. Without rerolling. Hearts, planet, wheel, steel, stone. I'm probably going to need to replace Shoot the Moon as well. I kind of feel like a planet is going to be the best thing among these choices. Steel is pretty good, but I won't be holding it very often. Yeah, let's level up the constellation. I might want to replace Shoot the Moon. I think I'll take this. No queens in hand. What's that going to be? 64, 73 by 13 times 1.5. 1,400 points. Let's try to draw a queen and maybe a king. Oh, both. Pair is level 4, 2 pair is level 2. I think with that queen, that's probably good. Yeah. Oh, it's not quite enough points in one. So, if we were to 2 pair it, 50, 60, 78. Favorite? That's hard to say. 78 times 3, 11, 24. times 1.5. That's also not enough. But even a high card might be enough afterwards. Let's see. I've got an extra king, so let's play the nines. And everything else. And see what we get. Oh, a 4 of a kind. I think that might finish us off. I don't remember all the challenges perfectly well off the top of my head. Pretty confident it's automatically saved if I press this, so let's... I found luxury tax a lot better than I expected at first. My default way of playing always involves holding a lot of money, so that interest and hermit are always useful. I struggled for a while with fragile, but then I kind of eventually figured out how to do that. Inflation was very stressful. Ram poker, I did that on my first try. I don't know if I got lucky or if it's just not very hard, or if my playstyle works pretty well with it. Yeah, I definitely don't have a clear favorite. Okay, we got... Oh, before we play another round... Well, let's see. I could keep it for one round if this is really bad. And it is! Idle is trash unless you build your entire deck around it. Even foil. Well, that might be worth more than 4 malts. But it's foil. Long term, it's going to be worth more than keeping this for one round, so we'll take it. But I do not like the idle at all. I don't think I care much about either of these. I would have liked to get a death and make more queens. Don't think I'm going for flushes necessarily. Haven't made very much of anything yet. I was expecting inflation to be nearly impossible, but I managed it with less struggle than I expected. I think I didn't look into it carefully, I didn't verify it well, but I think if you get a free thing directly from a tag when you skip around a blind, it still counts as a purchase and ups the prices of things, and that doesn't feel right. Okay, so I don't think I care about suits, so sun and lovers are out, and there's 2 twos, so I guess we just destroy the twos. Brainstorm. Malt coming before all jokers. Constellation on the left. No space. Farewell, idol. Jeez, I only get 2 jokers, basically, for this challenge. Brainstorm is not the best, but it's pretty good. Now I need to double down on Shoot the Moon and get all the mult I'm going to get before Constellation at the far left triggers. So let's look for a queen. No queens. Holographic, foil, mult. I just got rid of 2s. Mult before jokers. I mean, yes, there's the eternal ones that I don't get to think about, but I only get 2 slots that I get to choose what to fill, of course, is what I mean. Constellation is a really good joker, don't get me wrong. But I feel like most of this game is having the option to do things, whereas this challenge is taking away jokers, taking away hands, taking away discards. You don't get to do nearly as much. Only 1 hand type, 4,000 points. Pair is leveled up. I think it was more than 2,000 points per pair. And I just doubled my times mult. So 18. Yeah, I guess I can put you next to each other. That's 46 times. That's 3,500 points right there. Yes, I can definitely say I thought Obelisk was far and away one of the worst possible jokers in the game for a long time. Because up until that point, basically every play, every run that I did well on, it was I choose a particular hand I'm going for, and I build everything around only playing that hand, in which case the Obelisk is completely useless. But after being quote-unquote forced to use it, I found a strategy that works pretty well with it. In that particular run, I made 11 flushes as soon as I possibly could, and then I just never made a flush again. I made all sorts of different hands, which is normally trash because you can't upgrade them. You can't buy a bunch of planets for all hands. You can't build your deck towards making any of them because you got to make different ones all the time, or pretty soon you've made more of that something than the flushes. But it worked out. I think I got a little lucky with the jokers I pulled, but it worked out. Okay, so this should be mid 3,000s in points. I always want to hold queens, so that's the perfect thing to make steel. So now this will probably be 4,000 points. $4,040. This run... Oh, I have the constellation. We take all the planets. And I'm mostly making pairs, so I want that, or maybe 2 pair. And I don't get either choice. I get two of things I don't really want. Queens, please. Of course not. Steel. It's a decent constellation. Those, but not more slots. What's that worth in finding planets? Let's find out. Did I just make 4,000 with a single pair because I was holding a queen and a steal? Let's play. What better jokers am I going to find? Probably just planets, but they're worth more. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, jack. And the queen I have to keep. Quote unquote have to keep. Straight has never been leveled up. I think without some plus mult, times mult is not that great. Unless you're really building your deck around a single hand and you've managed to upgrade that a whole lot of times. So I would hesitate to ever take even a good times mult card right now. Maybe. No, they don't give you base mult, they give you times mult. If I was to take high card, it's only 1, 2, 3. Even multiplying that by a big number doesn't give you very much. So right now I'm at times 4. Adding 1 mult would be as good as... it depends on where you're starting, so it's not as easy. Like if I was at 10, let's say, like I am, or let's say 5, because that's close to hands I'm likely to play. If I'm at 5 base mult, this turns into 10, 20. If I add 2 more mult, that's effectively plus 20. So a good bootstraps, or what are the other ones I'm thinking of? A good plus mult can be better. I usually look to hold at least 1 plus mult and then as many times mults as I can get. But with only 4 slots, I don't know if I can stick with that. Pair doesn't scale very fast. Two, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, jack, ace. Yuck. I got a queen. No pair yet. There we go. I don't think it matters. I guess I'll do it in one either way. That would probably have changed my mind. 3 of a kind was leveled up. I would have taken it over the full house. What tarots do I want? Malt, steel, probably steel, except of course the only queen I drew is already steel. Yeah. Planets. Extra times 0.1 twice. Probably kings. Oh, that only got one extra king. And I've never added an extra queen. Still. Oh, please draw a queen. Oh, it's debuffed. It's the steel queen and it's debuffed. Let's see what a half debuffed pair of kings with no queens in hand gets me. Not very much. I'm guessing 3,000-ish. 6,000. It went click. Oh, does Shoot the Moon not matter if it's debuffed? Well, it doesn't matter. No, it said debuffed even when it went click. So I got a lot more than I expected, which is good. Ante-5, and we're climbing to the stars pretty well. So this could go well. Money to 0, no. Purple seal, destroy jokers, no. Blue seal. If I hold it, which I'm planning on doing if I ever draw that queen anyways. Couple of planets I must have gotten. How was that worth so much? Hardly managed to do any deck manipulation. Choose 2. $9. That's all I'm getting, huh? If I can just pull some queens, some deaths, something to make queens with, I think we'll do well. Mega and Jumbo Spectral packs, huh? There we go. Supernova is a card that I usually get a lot of mult out of, but not that much this time. Enhanced Faces, 2 copies, and I didn't pull a queen. Random suit. I could start going for flushes, maybe. But that's not leveled up, hardly. Destroy jokers, no. 2 of these. I can make 2 more steel cards. Enhanced Faces might be queens, so I think that's what I'll do. More steel, more faces that might be queens. And if not, I'm already slightly up on kings. We might be able to make more pairs. But before I do the duplication, because if I get a queen, I'll want to duplicate that. And I don't want to have 3 steel 7s for you to hit. 70,095. That's probably pretty good. Of course you hit the steel 7, and you only make kings. Well, if I ever get some strength, which I've also never hit yet, having more jacks will be good. Destroy jokers? No. Rank? I mean, if... now I pull the queens. If you would turn them into queens, great. But if you steal 2 of my 4 queens, I'm dead in the water. Enhanced face cards again? Maybe. So now you're going to destroy a queen and still give me no more. Oh. Still I didn't get a single queen. 9 kings, 8 jacks. Queens is all I want, and I've not managed to get any of them. Start with 0 discards. And I only have 2 hands. Ouch. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, jack, king, ace. All those kings and jacks, and I didn't pull a pair of any of them. I think high card is leveled up, yeah, a little bit. I could have looked right there. So I just got to hope that I pull one of those 15 kings or jacks. It's pretty likely. Whew. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Is that going to be 19,000? 130, 40, 50, 180. And no queens. No queens. Now that I have a bunch of jacks, yeah. I started getting them just because I figured I could strengthen them into queens. I definitely remember one run. It might have been a challenge. I don't think so. Where Hit the Road really, really helped. I won the whole run because of Hit the Road. I managed to mutate that deck into being like half jacks, maybe. Okay, 180 by 10. $21,000. $22,000. Planets. I gotta take the extra Joker slot. The chance at one. Small chance, but a chance. High Priestess makes planets. Look for a way to make room for those planets. Don't like glass cards because they'll break. I want to play that king. I got a strength. So I'm going to turn you into queens. Indeed. Took me a moment to remember to look for it, but I did. I mean, I guess I should... I've got enough of my... I'm not going to turn all of them into queens, so I might as well put the mult there. So I can make my planets. And I'm realizing I don't have enough money for it to really be useful, but the idea is that I can re-roll to find consumable tarots and bring it into the next round. But whatever. Oh, I'm about to turn you into a queen anyways. It doesn't matter. Too much thinking. Too easy to lose track. Whatever. Yeah, if I re-roll, I'm going to put myself under 25 by buying anything that comes up, so whatever. I shouldn't have used the Empress, is what it boils down to. Strength again, only one jack. Or I could make a strength. I've got almost no 2s, so I might as well turn that into a 3. Is there anything else worth doing? I guess 10 to jack, sort of. Well, it's going to be down to 5 jacks now. It's not much above average. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this. Double strength was a good find, finally. Got one queen. Pair of 8s and that. The 8s, with the queen in hand, the 8s are probably enough. Yeah, way more than enough. And we got a gold card for money. Now we've got 7 out of 59. Is a little better than 1 out of 8, so we'll get a queen most of the time. And if we discard, we'll probably get a second queen. So we're looking a bit better. Now that that density is higher, we'll have a higher chance of making more queens with Arcanas. Of course, the constellation is always climbing. Death a queen. If only it was the steel one. I think I'll make 2 randoms hoping for a chariot. Whatever. Then I'll death a queen. Oh, death a 6, 7. Left into right. Death a 7 into a queen. Don't have room for either of those. I was really hoping for planets. 1 queen and a pair, and that'll probably be 30,000 points as is. White. Nice. Mercury. Any old planet is good for the constellation. Unless I pull that gold jack, or under optimal interest income. One queen, and it's the steel one. Must play 5 cards. Hardly any shops left, and hardly any cards that could be on that I'm gonna take. Death with no queens pulled. I did pull 2 sevens. I only have 2 sevens in the deck. And the 2. I've only got one of those. There's not much to hit with Empress unless I want to take away Lucky. I guess I'll make another king. Because it's Lucky. Times 4.8 twice. Mega Celestial Pack. Not really gonna make any of those. One flush. One straight. One four of a kind. Those are a little bit more likely with all the kings we've got. Not with how few discards we've got. Strength, no jacks. Good job. Kind of feel like more or less throwing away consumables I've got just to get 2 random things because I don't love any of these. So, what does the Emperor have for us? World is worthless, justice is worthless. So much that I'm just going to sell them. Another Hierophant. One queen. Good, good, good. And there was a little hump to get over at the beginning, but and the brainstorm really doesn't hurt. But the scaling of the constellation does indeed make this challenge on the easy side for me, at least. Guaranteed money to buy most all the planets you can find. Of course, we pulled queens and no death or anything now. 3, 4, 7, 8. Discards. This means I'm not going to be able to hold on to my queens. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 kings. Oh, he tossed the steel queen, and we still got a $250,000. We hit antimatter. Last anti, but here it is. Now I just need a Joker worth having to show up. In like 2.5 shops. Especially now, don't want to go under interest income, although the rocket compensates a fair deal. Yeah. No queens. There's one. Ride the bus. Not the perfect thing to draw. Crazy Joker, no. Already effectively out of money. Next shop. Oh, wrong time for that tactical up. Next shop will dump it all for the boss. Although I'm not really afraid of the boss. Oh, that boss is not the best. 3 queens. So, as long as the boss disables the rocket, we're golden. Almost anything else will also not be that bad. I don't get to wait. I only have 2 hands. Well, it's holographic. It's a lot better than nothing. Can't wait forever. Oh. Yeah, I didn't find any better. Out of money. Hey! Oh, we're gonna hit this in 1. And finally trigger that blue seal for the first time. I don't even think it's worth counting. With 10 extra mult times 7, yeah, this will do it. Yeah, almost times 4. Hey, Shop Monkey, welcome. Yeah, it was pretty decent luck, but I mean, even if I lost 4 times mult, I would have basically been there. Oh, nice. That's 2 challenges down today. Monolith and blast off? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it started with 14 down, as the title says. Now it's 16 down. 6 discards per round. 5 hand size. Whoa. And you start with a card sharp, but it's not eternal. Seven Joker slots. Anonymous. I'm pretty fond of saying the opposite of down. No juggler, no troubadour, no turtle bean. They don't want you to have a bigger hand size. I'm unsure. What do I want? Either high card or pair, probably, so that I can actually have it. Although with that many discards, it's more likely that you can do things, especially if you can shrink your deck a bit. But mostly I think just luck on the jokers. With 7 slots to fill, you can get pretty lucky. Even medium luck will add up pretty well. It doesn't restrict vouchers, but you can't count on any one voucher ever showing up. 3 hand size as a tag. So I guess this means just do a bunch of high cards. Unless you get really desperate. I kind of want to stick with it because an uncommon joker is pretty decent to start off with. So here we go. Must play all 5 cards. There's a pair. But am I going to keep finding pairs? Probably. I don't necessarily need it. I think even high card times 5 times 15. 10 by 15 would be 150. The second time and on, even if you only ever do high cards. Hello, Sword and Crossbow, welcome. There's another pair, and there's another pair. And there we are. It's one hand. I think I'm planning on making a lot of pairs, so for $3 this early, I'll go for it. And although it will be difficult with only 5 hand size. Should be. It's a little mixed, but I have a feeling this challenge is not terribly difficult. I'm going to risk it and go for another joker early and no interest income. Ugh. Although that's going to be almost impossible to use with the small hand size, and I just really dislike Mystic Summit. Not all that much mult, and it could only possibly work. Oh, well, it's risky at best. Oh, it's free. That's the one that I got for free. Great. Great. I almost didn't buy it just because I almost ignore it all the time. I should have looked closer because it's early, but whatever. So I think if I play pairs, I'm good. So I'll probably take that uncommon. Hey, 2 pairs in hand. Nope, don't have the money. Should I get 2 uncommon jokers? Hope for a baseball card to show up at some point. Pair in hand. Just need 1 more, basically. Hey. Oh, that wasn't enough. I'm not feeling nearly as comfortable. -1 hand size. I don't think we can deal with that. But it's free, so let's cycle it for $3. We could maybe make flushes this way, and it's free, so let's try. I love seed money. I'm gonna risk this. If we get Ouija, I'll be confident in pairs. No Ouija. Don't want to destroy jokers. Destroy 5 random cards in hand, yeah. Single suit, no. Gold seal. I think I'll take the money and the mostly low cards. Be harder to pair, but also harder to draw. Now I've got maximum interest income. Not making straights. I only need 1. Although, I have to make a flush a second time. I only need 1 red card at this point. 1 red card. There we go. For a flush. Only need 1 black card for a flush. That's not very many points. I might end up going for high card, especially if I can level it up enough. That could help high card or even pair. I got 2 empty slots and it's only $3. Ooh. 4,000 points with that limitation. Oof. 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 Okay. If I stick with flushes, I might... Oh, God. Might need to not go with Jolly Joker. Let's see what we get here. Oh, we've got room. That's decent, but not the best. Oh, well, that's a perfect time to pull it. Boss disabled. Pairs? And go for black. Sure. I think that's not the one legendary I don't have. Yeah. This is going better than I expected. I'm making pairs more than flushes, but that might change. Another diet joker. That took me down to 28. I usually like that a lot. But it's a little late, and I don't know, actually, what I'm really making. Pairs, flushes. Let's try to deck manipulate. I haven't messed with the suits at all yet, except I have destroyed a bunch. Five cards, right. One of each of you and two of you. So I'm a little biased towards black. I could make it more biased towards black, but I'd have to push that pretty hard. And it's going to be difficult because I only ever have 5 cards to affect. That might be risky. Let's try. It's a game, let's have fun. I'm full on jokers, except I'm probably going flushes now. Let's take an uncommon. Oh, see? There we go. Well, I kind of can't go for red. So, one wild card, huh? And it is... Huh? How do effective hearts get all the way from 10 to 17? Jokers, blinds, and card... Oh. Do I not have any wild cards? It's all smeared jokers. Yeah, okay, never mind. No wild cards. But still 25 versus 17. It's 50. Almost 50% difference. Gotta go for black. It's gonna be difficult. There we go. I gotta replace that Jolly Joker. I guess it was always kind of 50-50, and now it's better than 50-50 that I pull the color I want when I'm going for. That wasn't nearly enough. Oh god, when I'm going for but I won't get the card sharp if I do this, so it's not going to be good enough. I'll have the pair at least. 50-50 shot, sort of. 60-30, 60-40 shot, something like that. Oh, it's red. It's red. All I've got is a pair. We're dead. There's no way this pair is worth 3,000 points. 45 by 11. Oh, I've got a plain joker as well. 15, 30. 35 by 30 is like 1,000. Splash. $2,000. Oh well. Shouldn't have gone for that. World, probably. So I've got to remember that I've got this sitting around that needs replacing. Holographic is awesome. Hand size will do well for this boss. And I think I go with the pairs again. Oh, I should have done it the other way around. Triple the aces, not the fives. Wait. Am I doing the right thing? Why do I have so many hands? Holy cow. Yeah. 5-card draw. Why? Oh, no. It was the previous one that I only had 2 hands. Oh, Supernova. One of my favorite cards, and it's holographic too. Hiker. I think I'm going to have to go for pairs. Always. And always leveling it up. And destroying all the low cards I can so I start to pull high cards. I hope. Oh, of course I could have cut the 2. Yeah, maybe high card, but it's really hard to score well with that early. A little bit of deck manipulation, you can make pairs pretty reliably. Oh. That's worth a bit more, but I want a supernova thing. Actually, because I've made 4 pairs, that's actually not worth more. So I want to get rid of it, but I can't right now. Can't toss it out with the 10s. So it become 3 of a kind. 7, 8, 9, 10. Queen. Supernova basically means 2 pairs, and the card trick makes me win. At least for a while. I'm not doing 2 pairs. I kind of have room for the Ceremonial Dagger. But if I were to buy it, I would put it to the left of Card Sharp, and I would make a mistake. I'm a bit too scared to take that. Standard packs are not strong enough deck manipulation, so we'll just save our money for now. Bad they had to come in that order. Oh, got it anyways. Given that we start with 6, that's not a huge increase. Definitely not going to be making straights. Let's see if we can get a Mercury. Yeah. Holographic. I think that's worth taking. Need to have some points, huh? Yeah, Supernova is going to run this whole way for me. Well, it's free and it's 10 mult, so we'll take it, but I'm not going to keep it forever, that's for sure. Mercury, please? Yay, I didn't waste my money. I'm already pretty much locked into it. I have to play pairs forever, or I lose 10 mult, and that's going to be hard to deal with. Decrease level. Decrease level. Oh. Oh. all those Mercuries I bought. So if we play high cards, that's going to be, call it 15, 25. 400 each. I'd have to make 10 high cards. The supernova will start to slowly catch up, but not enough. So I can't do high cards. So I think I just gotta live with it. There go my Mercuries. Well, only 2 of them. But I only had 2 of them. Oh well. Money! I'm not going to be discarding very much. But this is one of those, if I've got an empty slot, if I manage to discard 1 matching card, it's revenue positive. Discounting. Plus then I earn something back when I sell it again, so I will usually take this card whenever I've got an empty slot. Ouija, please. Enhanced Aces is not bad. Money to 0 is bad. Enhanced face cards, maybe. Random suit, no. So you're going to hit a queen if I let you destroy something. We go for 3 faces or 2 aces. Take the 4s, please. Oh, the 6 is okay. It's inconsistent, but especially if you can build your deck. If you've already built your deck towards ranks, it can be really, really valuable. I mean, I've got 2 empty slots that I could fill. Something at least. Yeah. Popcorn. And splash. Commons are usually not very good. Should have known not to. Oh, look, we got a pair. A pair of low cards that aren't going to get card sharped as well. What do you want? 8s. I don't have 8s. With such a small hand size, it's going to be hard to leverage mail-in rebate much. Oh! I'm going to take the money and risk it. Hey! Still looking for good jokers. Oh, I just got a bunch of extra faces. I don't have any tarots used yet, huh? This far in. I can get 1 and not lose much. Well, the popcorn is covering me, and then you'll scale higher than that over time. Money. Destroy 2 low cards, yeah. Eat that popcorn too quickly. Golden ticket, no way. I really don't like walkie-talkie. Fortune teller. Emperor. Money! Why did you make what you wanted? $18 malt. Oh, that's already better than popcorn. But, and if I upgrade these comments into something, you'll grow. So yeah, I'm happy with that. In a regular game, I really like the castle, but we're already in NT5, so it doesn't have that far to scale. And I don't have much in hand to be discarding. So I think I'm going to skip that. Almost got a flush. It'll be real hard to use you effectively. Already down on 2s and 6s apparently somehow. Did I turn a 6 into a... Or is that the one that got... Yeah. Destroyed for the enhanced face cards. Oh, you wanted the 10s. Well, enjoy. Should probably destroy the 3. But I'll be patient. I'm not confident in this strategy unless I get lucky with jokers that we pull. Mercury, please. Thank you. Money, hearts, spin the wheel. Nope. Only 4. Spin the wheel again. Nope. Don't like that. That basically just means I spend one of my many discards and then we're good. If I discard a pair, I'll be sad, but what are the chances? Maybe semi-fair with all the faces I've added? I don't know. Still got all my 4s and 5s. But like everything pretty much 7 and below, I'm just discarding every time anyways, like, unless I get really lucky. I can't hope to use that much more efficiently, so there we go. Lose the jack and the ace. 3. Oh boy. There we go. You have 12 chips now, and I replaced... Get what? Holographic chance for money. off a couple times before. I mean, I'm never making 3 of a kinds. Sure. Play face cards, that's what I'm tending to do. Let's feed the fortune teller. Suit, no. 2, I would gladly destroy. The 8 or higher, I don't know. Money. Stone. Stoning the 2 would be as good as destroying it, basically. Kind of. No, not drawing it is really what I need. Fancy face, please. Face at all. Okay. Got 5 kings. That's not very many. It's 1 in 10. I can't baron. And I don't have the hand size to hold kings, really. I'm playing a fair number of faces. But enough to replace any of these? I don't know. You scale, you not as much. Except for the one you started me with, I've still got all common jokers. Good. It's less good. It's very less good. There we go. I should have played 2 more cards. Sorry, Square Joker. So happy that after all those discards we finally got something useful. Okay, feed. Fortune teller. Still only +8. With an emperor, because none of these are wonderful. I do have a what can I do with you? 10s into jacks, 6s into 7s. We'll see. Trying to hit 2 cards usefully would be a challenge. Such a small hand size, but we'll try. Two into 3? We only have a single 2. Yeah. 10 into jack because we're up on jacks already. Can't really hope for a lot better to do with that strength, so there we go. Should have planned out what I was going to do with these beforehand. Anti-6. This card made us some money. queen is molt, but the jack is more likely to come up. Or less likely to need the molt after this hand. Yeah. Risk the spectral. Creates a legendary joker. Okay, what's the least useful? I haven't been paying any attention to the mail-in rebate. And I don't really have enough choice. You've made me money. I've got the business card now. Yorick. You want me to discard? Well, I'm doing my best. In a regular run, that would be pretty amazing. I don't know how many cards I'm going to end up discarding here. Let's see. I've only got 4 aces, but it's blue seal and bonus. I've got lots of queens to pair with it. I'm going to take the fancy one. Start with 0 discards. I'm toast. I'm going to skip the square joker once. It's only plus 32. Feels like it's scaling so slowly. Oh, I'd love to keep that queen. Gold queen. Okay. Got the pair that will finish us off. Discard everything we can for Yorick. I guess that's more valuable than a couple bucks. We'll discard more cards. If I had managed to do that before this coming boss, maybe that would help. I basically just gotta hope I pull pairs in my first couple hands. Too late to go high card. No, I don't want to strengthen 9 into a 10. Or an ace into a 2, or a 4 into a 5 very badly. Don't have room, don't care. Okay, it's all up to the luck of this initial draw, basically. We've got a pair. If I hit a queen, which is 5 cards out of, like, a 1 out of 10 chance. Well, we've got a lot of hands we can use as false discards. Hitting the first pair means maybe. I can't feed Yorick. Ooh, and we got 2 more pairs already. Well, we're gonna make it, aren't we? Yeah, we're already there. Partially amazing luck, partially I finally got my deck manipulated a bit to make pairs actually rather likely to draw. Photograph would be pretty amazing. Except my base that you're going to be multiplying is just 3 never leveled up pair. And that's card scoring time, which is before Supernova, which is what I would really need you to multiply. So that's actually not that great. Feed fortune teller. With low interface. Feed the fortune teller again. With there's nothing really low to turn into a face. There's not a lot to hit with bonus, so oh, that's his strength, not death. Never mind. 8s into 9s. That won't matter much for this run. There's only one other ante to matter, so I don't think I'm going to spend money on the voucher. Polychrome would be pretty darn useful. What will I replace? 13 melt, 10 melt and a little money. I don't have much time making that money. I'll replace something with polychrome. Almost definitely. And of course, you proved me wrong by making me money immediately. Let's try to hold this and upgrade pair. Because we need upgrading. 4 jacks to draw, 2 10s, 2 7s, 2 6s. I'm gonna make a 3 of a kind. Or hold. Let's upgrade pair, even if we don't upgrade the square joker, which is finally starting to add up to something meaningful. Yeah, level 2 to 3 I think is a big step. Polychrome Wily Joker. So 13, 38, 48, 78, 84, 94 plus half of that? No, 84 plus half of that is so much more than plus 10. And I don't need a few dollars here and there anymore. 1.5 times is a lot better. I'm never going to make a 3 of a kind and get the chips, but 1.5 times is worth a lot. Mercury, please. Huzzah! Fancy faces, please. Oh, all kinds of choice. Gold and holographic. Another polychrome with pair. Oh boy. 26, 13. It's not that much. 50 chips on top of usually 50 plus up to 20 more. That's like ×2 right now and slowly scaling. Sorry, fortune teller. I need plus chips times 1.5 more. Okay, that's really gonna help us out. Discard's gonna help feed Yorick, which is finally gonna upgrade now. Just gonna get more times. Oh yeah. Now I get seed money. A little late for that, but okay. -2 hand size. I don't think so, Stuntman. Can't turn it down. It's too late for it to be useful, but I still can't turn it down. I'm in trouble. So I got greedy. There we go. Didn't even activate the card shark. Fours and fives are both low, aren't they? Yep. Go lower. Mercury, please. All right. I've got telescope, don't I? Yeah. I'm always going to get Mercury. More. I can probably get you before the end of the boss. Maybe. This might actually just send us there. Yep. In which case, I don't really need to upgrade. Didn't look ahead at the boss effect. One random joker to say that could be tricky. Those are not terribly useful. That's the face? Yeah. What are you gonna hit? Oh, hitting the card sharp the first time is perfect. Almost 100,000 first try. There we go. Challenge complete. Sweet. So, 3 to go. Next up, Golden Needle. Oh, the credit card. Discards each cost $1. 1 hand per round. It was fine. I don't really have strong opinions about the individual challenges. I like the idea of the challenges that they force me to step outside of my comfort zone, but to me, that's just what they are. They're each just a different way to step outside of my comfort zone. Discards costing money. That feels like a go for a easy hand and just get lucky with the jokers. I've definitely had at least one really solid run where I was just playing high card. I had the high card upgraded to like level 25 or 30 by the end. I think I might have had a certificate and a whole bunch of blue seals, and I just kept getting Plutos at the end of each round and buying plenty. Anyways, this feels pretty doable, except for the one hand thing. Yeah, you can't do high card here because you need your one hand you can play each round to be worth a lot of points. Well, I've been going for a couple hours. I'm going to continue thinking about that during a brief rest break. I'll see you all shortly. Oh, you noticed it on a mouse. Made that myself some time ago now. But yes, that is exactly what it is. If you were watching on Twitch, you would notice that my channel points are gliders. Okay. Did continue thinking about this challenge while I was away. Banned cards, no extra hands, because you only get the one. And I think really I couldn't make much of a decision because I was just reinforcing my previous comment that I don't really have strong feelings about the individual challenges. I mostly like the challenges overall because, at least the good ones, they force me to rethink how to play outside of the challenges. Even in some situations through most of the challenges, I have some like pre-existing solutions, things I've figured out that worked well. And many of the challenges break that model and force me to come up with a new way to quote unquote solve the game. And I realized for this one coming up, for a long time now, I have been re-rolling the new game to get good tags at the beginning. And then I'll usually skip the small and big blind in the first ante to get the good tags. And sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle to beat the first boss that way, but as long as I can and I get those good tags, I'm set up pretty well. But here, if I only ever get to play one hand on every single round, I can't possibly skip anything in the first ante. And I have to come out of every shop in the first ante with something useful, or we're just dead instantly. Without a pretty strong Joker, we're going to lose the big blind in ante 1 every time. And I think it has to be at least a plus mult Joker, or you have to get crazy lucky and you draw like a straight flush or something and just hit it in one that way. But you can't count on that. You can't even really count on getting a good Joker. This feels like it's going to be very challenging. Let's try. See? Free uncommon Joker. I want that. I want that. But if I click skip, there's no way I will get 450 points in a single hand. No way. I would have to count on, let's see, a high 4 of a kind would easily do it. But even a perfectly high full house, 90 by 4, won't do it. So without a Joker to increase the score you're getting, you have to hit a 4 of a kind or a straight flush. With 6 discards, maybe that's doable. But that's only 30 cards to cycle through if you just discard fully every time. So you can't even make it through the full deck, so you can't guarantee a straight flush or a 4 of a kind. Plasma deck is very interesting. That was, before I started doing a bunch of the challenges, that was where I first got very interested in that. It was a really significant change to the way the whole... It changes your gameplay. And I think to a certain extent for me, Plasma makes mult a bit less important. If you can pull a good, especially scaling, chip Joker, that's as good as quite a few mults. And you can probably ride that all the way through ante 8. Like if you get a castle and maybe a square Joker or Wii Joker, that could almost carry the whole game, along with relatively easy to find mult cards, probably. Anyways, this challenge feels very hard. It's easy to get 300 points at the beginning if you just do a high enough flush. And we're basically there on spades already. 10, 20, 30, more than 40. Yeah, we're there. For the first ante of, I've been practicing this already, just to optimize the number of free hands, which we'll never have for interest income. Wait, how come I've got $9? I did a discard, that's why. Oh, so there, we lose. Unless we get lucky in the buffoon pack. I mean, I guess I could go for 3 of a kinds. But it would be crazy expensive to buy this and skip a pack just to get a little tiny bit of mult. So 4, 4. We're gonna take this and hope for something really good, which we're probably not gonna find. Common, common. Oh, there's a chance that that could be good. I can't guarantee I'm playing clubs, but that would make a flush get us for a while. I think I'll go for this and the 3 of a kind mult. With that many discards, although it'll be expensive, I can probably pull a 3 of a kind. But that would only be something like 50 by 15. Which would get us, yeah, through ante 1 on its own. If we can hit almost any 3 of a kind on average. So I'm thinking 3 of a kind will get us through the first ante. This might cycle through enough stuff to get us further. Straights, no. Money, sort of. So I got a pair of kings and a pair of 5s. We'll discard this, hoping for some of those. Oh man, the dollar just, whoa! Contains a 3 of a kind. Well, this will do it. 4 of a kind's better than full house. Yes. Only 1 discard. Not bad. Okay, so now I have to decide what I'm going to get rid of to make riffraff cycle through. And it's probably going to be... Oh! If I sell the credit card, do I lose the ability to discard? I don't think so. I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was the boss that takes away money for every card you play. I've gone into debt without having the credit card before. So I'm going to play this, and I'm probably going to sell the credit card and the crazy joker to make room for the riffraff to give me something hopefully better. So what I was starting to say when I just came back, and it was too much and I got distracted. I tend to play puzzle games primarily because I like to play at my own pace. I'm not nearly so much of a fan of almost any shooter-related genre or most of the arcade type of genres where fast reactions are important. Certain rhythm games can be okay because they're more about learning what you're doing usually than going really fast and reacting really fast. But generally I like to play at my own pace, and that is something a game like this definitely gives me. but it also has a strong puzzle core. So what I really like about the challenges overall is taking this game that I'm already enjoying and flipping it on its head and making me think about it anew and solving the new puzzle that it presents me. $18. I kind of can't afford anything. We'll see what happens if I sell that and run out of money for discards. But I'm usually carrying interest income money anyways, so I'll be able to afford discards. It might just hurt. Now I need to make 600 points in one hand. So as long as I contain a 3 of a kind, that means I need 40 scoring points, which means I just need more than the 3s. Because base 3 plus 12 would be 15. 600 over 15 is 40, so if I score 40 chips times 15, yeah. Any 3 of a kind of more than 3s, and we're good. Unless, oh, mail-in rebate. And we've got free chips, so any 3 of a kind will do it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ace 2, 3, 4, 5. Does not contain a 3 of a kind. Is not going to be nearly good enough. That would have to be 150 points that we score, or it's only going to be 5, 10, 25, 50 times 80 times 4. Nope. So I'm just hoping for an ace, basically. Or a 3 of a kind or a pair to just show up. There it is. A 3 of a kind should do it. Discarding 7s makes me $5. So despite the fact that it costs me $1 to discard, that'll be revenue positive. Especially if I draw, yep, another 7. Now there's only 2 7s left in the deck, and I probably won't find them. I've only got the one discard to discard. Might as well go for the full house again. Because it's there. Yeah, that will make discards hurt a lot less. And since I'm kind of encouraged not to discard, and I get a bunch of extra, the banner could be real good. I don't need the business card if I've got the mail-in rebate. Supernova, huh? No. I'm guaranteed to make 12 or fewer hands. Nope. 3 times 8, 24 or fewer hands the entire game. So it's going to be hard to scale Supernova. I would need synergy for that to be worth it. Long term, maybe, but I don't know how much money I'm gonna have. Looks like we'll just see what riffraff gives us for now. What do I need? 800 points now. I didn't look at how much we made. In the previous boss round. It's going to be quite a while ago now. There we are. There's a full house. That was worth 2,000 points. I want free stuff. If I can get another full house, we're golden. The 800 points. requires 53 points scored. So if I get 3 of a kind, that requires having 1 discard left. And I'll be good. I'll take free stuff. Another business card, thanks so much. I got queens. What do you want? Queens. Do we risk it? I think for one time, yes. Nine, 10, Jack, Queen, King. 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, and we can't play a straight or we lose. Well, we definitely don't keep the queen. Oh, we got 7s. So we're looking for a 7 and we're good. And we're making money every time we discard a queen. And there's the 7s. And a full house again. Starting to look like full house is what we go for in this deck. With that many discards, we're pretty good. With a mail-in rebate, we'll probably average out paying for our discards, if not a lot better overall. There's only 1 queen left, so we're not going to keep digging. I foresee a lot of math in my future figuring out whether I'm covering my single hand rounds or not. Let's see, I definitely don't want the business card. You're free, so we'll take you. Same. Same. Oh, this could be real good. Ouija? Nope. Blue seal, gold seal. If I hold it. Nah, define safe to take. Situationally, definitely. Something fancy, hope for your face. Retrigger that can be enhanced later, or a Moltz retrigger. I haven't used any tarots yet. I probably will. Well, there's one that I'll use before too long. Oh, you mean its negative effect is -1 hand? But in this challenge, its negative effect is effectively nullified. That'll level up the fortune teller. I'm not making flushes. Probably won't buy anything after rerolling, so let's just go. 1,600 points. Well, I did that last time, right? I did like 3,000 last time. What do you want? Aces. I don't have any aces. They're debuffed, but I think I'll keep the 4s. For now. Well, you want the ace, so there you go. Rather than the 4s, we'll keep the queens. And hope for queen, king. Jack, jack, queen, queen, king, king. Don't care about the suit of any of these things really, so I'll just buff the fortune teller. I'm losing scoring chips every time I discard, but I gotta do something now. There's no more jacks. I can't get a 3 of a kind that way. There are more queens. Oof. Double oof. I gotta pull a king or a queen. 5 out of 22. I got about a 1/4 chance. Last possible moment. Okay, so nothing from the banner. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 by 18. Uh-oh. Can't do that. Gonna have to do the full house. She's not leveled up, so it's worse. Some scores. Oh, we're dead. Don't have any discards left, so the banner does nothing. Okay, let's be careful. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 chips times 12 plus 1 plus 5 base 1620. If I add one more, 1710. Oh, 1620. We're good. Just barely. Just barely. And I'll do it anyways. Get some cash by using that, and we're a little bit better. Okay. Whoa. 3 of a kind. I believe this will be 16. $17.10. But I really, really need to improve my jokers. I gotta sell the riffraff and add something, or use a bunch of fortune tellers. Hand size, it's not the worst. In case nothing better comes up, some malt is better than that. Not very much, but some. That'll be one more malt. And if I get some, what, Venus? Yep, to level up my 3 of a kind, that'll help a lot. Vagabond, I've gotten value out of Vagabond, but I find it kind of uncomfortable because I'm so used to having money available. It makes a lot of work. Like every shop, you have to do a lot of planning about exactly how much money you're going to spend. Because you've got to end up in a narrow range or it's worthless. And if it's taking up a joker slot and it's worthless, it's very sad. Don't want common jokers at this point. I do want to discard 3s. Oh, look at that. Seven, 8, 9, 10, queen, king. Pair of aces, one of which I want to hold. Pair of queens, pair of kings, good. And a pair of 5s. One more 3. $2,000 points. 10, 10, queen, queen, king, king, huh? 3 kings, 2 queens, 1 out of 6 chance dropped. Got the queens. Okay, so that is 100 chips times 7. Oh, nope. 160 chips right now. Times 7 malt. Plus 12 malt. Plus 2. Plus 4. It's 4,000. Sweet. In that case, what are we looking at? Haven't gotten rid of anything yet. But the 4 is gold, which will disincentivize me from playing it, so I'm going to turn another 4 stone to play with my 3 of a kinds, which would be extra points. So I'm expecting what? 5,000 when we add the stone, and a little bit more when we add the mulch from the tower. And a planet for my 3 of a kind. And $3. And happiness. So I want to find tarots that turn low cards high, or destroy low cards, or add face cards. Luigi could turn things around, but we didn't get it. Got a blue seal on an ace. I think I'll just throw it on a 2. 4 would be even better, but that'll be a card I hold instead of playing. Yeah, sure. I could go for... yeah. Planets are good. Okay. Death with no enhanced faces showing. But we can advance a face. There's no real reason for faces besides they're high and they're easy to notice. So we've got 4 aces, but one of them already has a blue seal. Let's do Queen 10 malt. And then a 2 into a queen. I could 10s into jacks. Like this, getting rid of the 2 is also good. Rebate wants jacks. I've got one. I got a pair of 7s. Didn't upgrade my jokers any, but I might be safe. Oh, I've got 3 kings. 3 jacks. Well, I think completely eliminating ranks will make mail-in rebate easier to target. Which I've not yet done. I'm down just a little bit on a couple, but I should be thinking about that. That should definitely do it, right? 105, 120, 270 by 10, 22, 25. 6,000, yeah, we're good for now. But these jokers are not going to last us very much longer. Nope. Nope. Beat the fortune teller. Put that on the low card that I want to get rid of anyways, just to feed the fortune teller. Hope for a fancy face card or 2. Ugh. Well, blue seals and stones are useful. Only one hand type. Oh no. I might keep that around in case I feel desperate. I've got 10s. What do you want? Aces. Also got jacks. A 2 or a 4. We do not currently have. There's a 4. I think I'll make a molt queen since I've got the opportunity and risk discarding for something good enough. Okay, so now I've got jack, jack, queen, queen. Want one more of one of those. 6 out of 37. That's not good odds. But I'm looking at double planets if I hit it. 3 of a kind is better than full house right now. So I'm going to upgrade it twice. Should be going exclusively for the queens. 4 out of 37. Even worse, but I'm discarding more. So I'm more likely to find it. Not there. Not there. This is risky. Where's the queens? Only got 1 discard left. 4 queens out of 23 cards. I'm in trouble. Oh, okay. We found a queen. What do I want? I should have done the math first. 120 chips times 9 and 8 and 12 and 8 4 is 4,900 without even counting the stone. Okay, and I'm gonna get 2 planets for my good and good. And I'm gonna get money. Oh, 4,900 before counting the stone. Yes, the stone made it 6,900 apparently. Ooh, the banana. See, the thing is, when it runs out, I'm going to be up a creek. So when I first learned about this card, I really disliked it. And then somebody in chat told me that if you eat the banana, then you unlock the ability for a different banana, which has ×3 malt, which is great. But there's only a chance that it shows up in a shop in the future. But you're guaranteed at some point you're going to have 15 malt that you're probably relying on that's going to disappear. So either you were winning so hard that when it disappears it doesn't really hurt you, in which case you don't really need the ×3 malt very much, or you needed it and when you lose it you don't have enough time to find a replacement and you lose. So I think I'm back on not liking this card. It's either win more or lose more, and you don't need either of those. Yeah, Cavendish. It's awesome to pull Cavendish, but if you got to the point that you pulled it, you were either just lucky or you didn't need it, in my viewpoint. Mostly because generally I find it very unreliable to pull a card as good as 15 malts on a narrow schedule. So if you have it and you're relying on it and you lose it and you can't predict when that's going to be, it's very unreliable that you're going to be able to replace it and keep up with your score. So I don't think I'm going to sell anything to take it. Like, I'll take this if I've got an empty slot. I'm happy for that. But if I have to sell something and get rid of it, I gotta really dislike the Joker that I've already got to sell to make room. Definitely gonna feed Fortune Teller first. And with the Fortune Teller, I'm kind of inclined to take the Emperor unless I really like what I see here. And some malt would be good. Oh, especially on this king. Yeah, gonna do that. Fancy faces? No. Fancy 7, which I've still got 4 of. Whoop! And I accidentally clicked. Okay, now a permanent 15 malt. Every glass card that's destroyed. Ugh. I'll definitely spend $3 to gain 11 malt. It's not a huge upgrade, but it'll probably help me keep up. And it's not going to disappear. See, last time I scored 6,000-ish. With, let's say 4,000-ish with no stone. But I added 11 malts. Which would put me to 6,200-ish, which is not 7,500. So I think we're going to go through the shops for feeding the Fortune Teller and maybe improving Jokers. This is a bit unreliable. If I pull well, it helps me score, but if I work on feeding the mail-in rebate with 7s like I've got, then it's not as reliable. Well, there's 3 5s and a stone. That means 130 base chips plus 15 from the cards plus 150 from the banner times 13 base malt plus 12, 9, 15 is 14,000. I already discarded 2 of my 4 7s. So I'm just going to go for it. 16,000. Leave my math wrong. What did I miss? Clean Joker, Mystic Sonnet. With the money I've got, I think I'll hope for fancy black cards. Like a Polychrome Queen. And a bonus Jack. I like discarding for Taros. Oh, 3 of a kind. I'm doing faces all the time, so I think you. If I pull a ride the bus early and build a deck around that and be happy with it. You want 6s? I don't have any. Okay, we'll keep you. And we've got the 3 of a kind already. Should I go for it now with Planet coming? No money, but also no spending for discards. It looks like we're mostly the same, but we've upgraded. 150 base plus 30 from cards plus 150 from the banner times 15 base plus 4 for the malt card plus 12, 9, 15 is 18,000 already, plus 50 for the stone is 20,000. And a planet. Here we go. See ya, Anonymous. Oh, 20,900. Did the math right. When we get a planet, it's a big help. Plus 2 malt. Oh, wee Joker. It's a little late to be scaling a wee Joker. Yeah, I can't build my deck around that now. I've already built it around having high cards to make 3 of, and my 2s are blue seal, glass, stone, already mostly gone. Yeah, I can't do the wee Joker. That's too bad. I like the wee Joker, but it's only situational. Venus is good. We're mostly out of money, so on we go. 10,000 points. We definitely had that last time. Mailing rebate wants 7s, which I've got 1 of. Means are partially debuffed. There's plenty more to draw, but we'll hit a 10 or a king or 2. Yeah. So, well, there's a king. And another 7 for money. There's the other king. And we got a planet. Sweet. Now we're lower on discards than we were before. So, 3 of a kind now looks like 190 plus 40 plus 60 times 19 plus 8 plus 12, 9, 15. 18,000. Okay. I'll do the stone just to be funny. We need some time, Smalt, or we're not going to keep up. No foul language in my channel, please. I'll give you stream lag on that one, but I'll repeat, no foul language in my channel. It's against the rules. DNA is very good early, but I can't afford to give much of anything up right now. We can hope for a Venus. Yes. Fancy high cards. Like a malt gold seal. Yeah, that's good. That would be great if I had broken glass cards, but I normally shy away from glass cards. DNA would be great earlier, or maybe now. Do I have enough fancy cards to be duplicating? Like molt queens or kings or... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in this game. It's really easy to lose track of the very many details that are, of course, by design, different every time. I've made a lot of tiny mistakes, which often are not quite enough to at least cause me to lose immediately, but sometimes are, and ugh, it's rough when that happens. I like those jokers, but just not quite enough. Not quite good enough. I need some times malt. Money will help me find it. Strength will help me get rid of the ranks I don't like. Still can't quite afford you. How regularly am I playing a malt card now that would triple? Pretty regularly? Possibly enough that it's better than the chips, which are sometimes over 100, but sometimes little or nothing. I can try to focus on enhancing more cards. It feels risky to throw out. So we're currently base, 230. Or rarely 200. Like 20, 30 something. Well, if we triple malt, that's only adding 8 malt on a base of 23, 33, 45, 60. 6 on 60 would be 10%. A little bit better than that. But if we have one discard remaining, that's basically better. On the other hand, if I play the polychrome first, it's only one of those. Yeah. If I also had a photograph, then I would go for it, but I don't. So I can't. I don't think I've ever heard of Polybridge. What kind of game is that? Got jacks. We want 4s. What ranks do I want to get rid of? 2s and 4s, mostly. 2s into 3s would be very good. So we'll keep you. For the other 2, that would be amazing. There's only one other 2 in the deck, so we can work on getting rid of that later. It'll make mail-in rebate a little easier. Now I want jacks more than queens. There's a gold seal on that one. And it's easier to draw queens. Yeah, it's almost twice as easy to draw queens. Gonna have to go for those. And there's a jack, of course. There's some queens. Still have 4s to discard, but only 2. Bridge building. Okay. I haven't played much in the way of the bridge niche building genre. I can readily believe that it would be good. This single hand thing has me paranoid and doing all the math every single time. 230 plus 150 for the banner plus 30 for the cards chips times 23 base plus 8 malt on the cards plus 12, 11, 15 is 28,000. Way more than enough. This is going way easier than I would have expected. I wonder how lucky I've gotten. Like, picking 3 of a kind and managing to level it up quite a lot. Basically only played 3 of a kind and a little weird stuff early on. And actually, honestly, most of the things that I played were also 3 of a kind. Oh, we're not good on money. This will help one turn. And we crushed that one, so we'll probably be able to continue. Extra large blind. Did we crush it that hard? No, it was 28,000. 44,000 is a lot. Oh boy, I kind of need to get lucky with jokers. Mail-in rebate wants 4s. Don't have any 4s. There's some money. Still don't have any 4s. Got the queens already. Let's look for some blue seals. Anybody? Ugh. That should be 28,000 again, or a little more, because we planted it up. Well, let's see. 3 faces, 2 of them molt. Gets me. Now 31,000. And I need another 13 on top of that. If I added a stone, that would only give me 3 or 4. Well, these planets will help a bunch. Don't have a ton of money. I rather need a times mult, or I think I'm dead to the boss. Or a really great plus mult. Can't level up the vampire enough. Definitely not in time. But normally that would be such a great card to take. I almost want to sell the mail-in rebate for it. On the other hand, it's almost definitely covering the cost of my discards, and if I didn't have it, I would probably be hurting for money pretty badly. Nope. Nope. 11 malt. That would only give me like 5,000. But if I don't take it, I'm definitely dead. So I think I need to very much minimize. 9 is cheaper. Ugh. I very much need to minimize. Got all common jokers. Need to minimize discards for chips. Maybe I stand a chance. So I'm looking for the very first opportunity I have for a 3 of a kind. Almost, not quite. So it's obviously I'm looking for queens. And the mail-in rebate is gone. Queens, please, queens, please, queens, please. Nope. There's only 2 10s to draw. Queens, queens, queens. Okay. What have we got? Not enough. 330 base plus 30 from the cards plus 220 from the banner is 480 chips times 33 plus 8 plus 12, 15, 9. 42,000. Well, if I discard to improve this, what am I going to pull? The polychrome. That'll do it. Now it's 330 plus 30 plus 90 times 33 plus 8 times 1.5. 49,000. I'm not dead. Whew. That was pretty lucky. What if I discarded once more? 45,000, that would have been okay. But if I discarded twice more, it would have only been 42,000. The showman just doesn't seem good enough to eat up a joker slot. Feed the fortune teller, and see, I've got lots of threes. I could lose fours and twos, which I don't have. Oh, another polychrome queen would be great. So let's make fives the next rank I lose. Up on eights. Do I go sevens to eights? I've only got 1 7. Jacks to queens. And bonus. And we'll take that one for the fortune teller. So then bonus. Emperor. Money. I am very much in need of money. All those are worthless. 20,000 will be no problem. Negative joker. Gotta take it. But then I'm up at needing 40,000 points again. No, that's not what I meant to do. I'm in trouble. Not discarding for money anymore. Oh, come on, kings and queens. It's probably not fatal. Let's see, what's that gonna be? All over again. 330 plus 30 plus 90 chips times 33 plus 12 plus 15 plus 15 plus 9. 37,000. That's not enough. Oh, but I didn't put the stone in there. 42,000. Okay, and we get a planet. I'll take it. And here comes a negative joker. Let's hope it's a useful one. Misprint is not the best, but I'll take it. really use some times malt. See, the thing is, it's unpredictable, so I can't account for it. So, like, we'll get lucky sometimes, we'll get unlucky sometimes. It's hard to predict what's going to happen. Feed the fortune teller with money, money, emperor. Strength is good, magician is not bad. I'll take it. Oh. If I go for the rare, I need 10,000, like 25% more. It's like another 20 mult, which would be like maxing out the misprint. I'd like to take a rare joker, but I don't think I can afford it. Ooh, queens right off the bat. And a stone. Given that you're a polychrome, I think it's worth digging for something else to hit with the tarots and seals. And maybe another multi queen. Probably don't need it. So don't need those. Honestly, I probably don't need that. Yeah, I'll be over 35 as is without the stone. So let's dig for seals. Down to 3 discards remaining. Oh, supposed to be paying attention to what I wanted to use for strength. Fours and fives, and sevens. And twos, but I didn't even look that low because I didn't expect to draw it. Okay. And $3 a planet. I'm pretty confident in this. Yeah. Did we get lucky and get the extra 20 mult? I wasn't looking for it, so I didn't notice whether it happened or not. Okay, 34 bucks. We will feed fortune teller. And I guess, what are we holding? If we pull that, we're holding it. So steel would be good. Fancy faces. Steel. It's pretty good. And it's a king. So there's that. 52,000. I might not. 70,000 with 0 discards? We're dead. We're dead. Like I have to pull the joker that disables the boss effects or something. Like this time we could have done it, maybe. But we're not going to get that lucky next time. Let's see, if I do this right now. I mean, I guess there's a tiny, tiny chance the misprint hits perfectly and we draw really well, but I'm pretty confident we're about to fall to the extra large blind. Let's calculate if we had drawn this with the boss. 370 base chips. 30 from the cards. 180 from the banner. 37 base chips. Base malt plus 8 from the cards. Plus 12, 19, 18. 8, 9. This is 59,000. So if we were to draw this against the boss, we would still lose. We're okay now. And we get a planet, which will help a little bit against the boss, and gold, which will help a little bit. So I think we just do this. And, you know, we might get lucky, and who knows what the misprint is going to give us. So I'm predicting 59,740. But if we get lucky and whatever we get from the misprint is not counted. Yeah, Shop Monkey. That would be our one best out. Didn't get lucky. What did we get, 10 or 12? So yeah, it was a 2 extra thousand. That was not 70. So we need luck on our side. There's 2 more malt. It doesn't add much. Nope. Nope. Looks like we're re-rolling until we're out of money. Oh, God. That would add some. Give up 9 malts for 13 from every queen that we're holding. So let's say we're holding 3 queens and we make... Oh, we don't get any discards. If we draw 3 queens and a 3 of a kind and something else on our first hand, this would get us through the boss. And if we get through the boss anyway, we've got enough queens, 8 in the deck of 60, that we can usually hold a bunch of queens, at least a couple queens, and make another 3 of a kind. So this would be very good for us overall. And we're gonna get... No, never mind. I thought there was value of other jokers in here, but no, it's just 3, 4 jokers. That's the value for all the other jokers. We're selling the one that would be improved by rolling to $1. 1 malt. Okay. I'm gonna take the Shoot the Moon for a net of $3. It's a risky, but it might do it. And I'm going to keep spending money searching for something better. True. I probably should have done that. There we go. We're always playing hands that contain a pair. We're alive. I think especially on YouTube, the stream lag is kind of too slow to give live suggestions, but I'm comfortable for you to say what you're thinking regardless of when it happens. So yeah, we were like kind of close. So even if we gave up something by taking Shoot the Moon and give up something with the banner, ×2 is gonna make up for it. I think I'm comfortable now. I'm gonna do all the math again, but we'll see what happens. If we draw a 3 of a kind, which we did not, so never mind, we lose. So that will lose us, well, 400 chips and 40 malt, so yeah, we're dead. We got 2 pairs, but that doesn't help. We do get a ×2, so that's the best we can do, right? Or, no, 2 pair will be a little bit better. That's what we got. So what am I expecting? 20, chips plus 30, 10, 20, 30. 20 from the hand, 30 chips from the cards, times 2 mult from the hand, 4 from the cards, and let's just say we get lucky. We get 20 mult from that queen, and we get the maximum 23 mult from the misprint, and 19, 18. Oh, we gotta hold the queens. That's 8,600. Let's say we do a pair instead. So we couldn't possibly get the 20 mult from getting lucky, but we would get 26 from holding the queens. That's 9,200. If we max out misprint. Yep, we're dead. That is this boss should be disabled for this challenge, because that's just impossible. The whole challenge is built around doing a lot of discards and few hands. Getting 0 discards, I mean, come on. I was modifying my deck as much as I could, but I didn't get enough destruction of low cards. 9,200 is the estimate, but it could be... Oh, no, do I not have... Oh, yeah, there's the misprint. Could be as bad as 6,900. 11, somewhere in the middle. 3,000. Oh, my math was way off. Oh, I didn't fix the chips. Yeah, I was predicting a low of 4140, so my math was still off. Disappointing. Well, let's see. We started the afternoon with 14 challenges complete, and now we have 17 challenges complete. I held on a lot better with this than I expected, and we got an amazing shot of luck just before the boss that was about to do us in, and then an amazing shot of bad luck when we didn't draw a 3 of a kind in the opening hand. What's cruelty? Small blinds give no reward, big blinds give no reward. That's not... 3 joker slots! That's not too bad, but 3 joker slots is bad. Jokers no longer appear in the shop. I mean, I guess most runs eventually I get a 1 or 2 lucky pulls from the shop. But this basically just means take the joker tags. Wait, 0 joker slots? Wait, what? Zero joker slots. I don't know how to play that. But we're not doing that today. We've had a good couple hours. We cleared 3 challenges. We've got 3 more to go. Thank you very much, everybody, for dropping by. I hope you've had a good time. And I hope I get to see you again next time. But until then, bye-bye.